When you're in Switzerland,
Yeah.
you said the head of the World Economic Forum rocked up
Yeah.
and spoke to you all.
Yes.
I think a lot of people, when, I don't know, maybe I'm online too much, but when they talk about the World Economic Forum, it's like, all right, all these global elites are converging on this mountainous state
Yeah.
where they're hiding from the world.
Yes.
And they talk about how they're going to run the economy and drive us into the ground.
Yes.
What's your take on that? And did he
give off conspiracy theory vibes?
is QAnon real? You know.
Thanks for asking.
No, that's okay.
No. So basically, I'm part of an initiative called Global Shapers.
Yeah.
Have you heard of it before?
No.
No? So basically what it is, it's an initiative by the World Economic Forum, and basically it's an initiative for young people in almost every major city around the world. So there's over 500 hubs, 508 to be exact, across the world from over 150 countries.
Okay.
And basically the idea is act local, think global. If we get young people together in each city who are doing actions to be able to help their city and their community be better, then we're going to make the world a little bit better overall. And then we can use the resources of the World Economic Forum and be connected to other cities around the world. Yeah. So I'm the creator of the Canberra Hub, and then each year there's a Global Shapers Annual Summit where they bring all of the different creators from around the world together to kind of meet and learn together before they start their year term as a curator. It really is really interesting because I think across the world, we talk about young people being politically engaged and involved. And I think there's a really interesting conversation about people saying they're not involved, and then we're not looking at the right measures. Like, yeah, we're not traditional measures like, oh, we all read the newspaper. But it's like, that's not what we're doing. We might be engaging on social media or other things. But there is this sense of, especially after COVID, it's really hard to get people to volunteer and get people engaged and involved. And I think a lot of people, like no matter the age, are really at a moment where they're thinking, I don't want to look at the news anymore. Yeah. I need to switch off, either for my mental health or to be able to engage. I can't do this. I don't want to do this. I don't see the point in doing this. Yeah. Like, other people are doing it. They don't need me. Yeah. So I think what's really special is when someone doesn't feel that way. Yeah. When someone says, actually, no, I do need to be involved. We all need to be involved. What can I do? It's not enough to say that I care and then sit back. How can I involve? Even if it's not, it doesn't have to be a full-time job. Yeah. How can I contribute? How can I say something? How can I add impact where it's helpful? So for instance, I met this amazing curator who's now living in the US, but she was born in Afghanistan. And she then moved to the US, and after the Taliban took over, she was then thinking about how can she help young women in her community, because one of the things that wasn't talked about a lot, but we talked a lot about when we were just chatting, was how if you're a woman, you can't leave the house. So then what if you're widowed? And what if you don't have any male relatives who can look after you or send you money? And them and their children could starve to death and have starved to death because they can't leave the house. So for instance, she then talked about the fundraising that she would then do. And because she's got family and connections still there, she's in the best position of potentially in her situation to be able to say, great, we can fundraise here, we can send it back, and then organize scholarships for food and for education to get those kids back to school and for her to be able to live and survive.